This very own Malaysian brand is started from the year of 2017. It's called PG Mall. And when we talk about PG Mall, it has a really very unique business model, consumer merchant that help them to grow very quickly in a short period of time. So if you'd love to find out more about their story, today we have the COO of PG Mall, Jerry with us.
你好，欢迎收看，
欢迎大家收看，
欢迎收看
商海名人访。
您还在寻找着理想的室内设计，烦恼着新家的装修，装修价格不透明 ？Move Over 就是开启您梦想家园的那把钥匙。成立于2018年的 Move Over 旨在打造透明化装潢市场，性价比超高的一条龙家居装潢，建立室内设计师平台。平台有超过200个专业设计样本与透明的定价，依照您个人的风格、喜好、预算，打造您的梦想家园。Move Over 创始人 Lina 也在马来西亚装潢业获得了多项大奖与业界的高度认可。室内设计师的伯乐，业主们的快乐，尽在 Move Over ID Choices on the Go。点击以下链接也获知更多详情。
Jerry had been employed as software developer in the UK, but he decided to return to his home country Malaysia in 2020. So with the onset of the pandemic, he saw an opportunity to contribute to his father's e-commerce venture and help it thrive with his expertise. Consequently, he made the decision to take on the role of Chief Operating Officer COO at PG Mall. Hi everyone, hi friends, and welcome to the Shanghai Talk of Fame Season 10, and this is Hazels. Together with us today, we have the COO of PG Mall. We have Mr. Jerry with us. Hi, good morning, Jerry.
Hi, morning, Hazel. Very nice to be here.
Yeah, nice to meet you as well. So, when we talk about PG Mall, right, it's actually founded since 2017, but you joined halfway like 2020. So, what is the reason that actually you joined after 3 years of this PG Mall has been founded?
So actually, some background of mine is I went to the UK for my degree and masters, and I did masters in computer science, and I spent a few years there working in a market intelligence company and as a software developer. So that was when I was very passionate about programming and doing software development. And during the pandemic, it was a very good time for the e-commerce industry or e-commerce companies to grow. So PG Mall, we are an e-commerce platform, and it was during that time that I decided to come back to Malaysia and to join the PG Mall team to lead PG Mall to the next great height. So yeah, it was during the first year of pandemic in 2020. It was August, so I came back, quarantined for 2 weeks, and then I joined the PG Mall team. And back then it was still a relatively smaller team, and now since then we have grown to a much larger company.
Okay, so when we talk about PG Mall, it's actually founded by your father.
Yes.
Okay, right. What is the reason that actually he founded this PG Mall? Because we love to have a brief walkthrough about PG Mall with all of our listeners or maybe our audience right here. PG Mall is actually another e-commerce platform. But when we talk about those big players in the market, right? We know that maybe some of us, like consumer, we might think that this market is actually saturated. So what is the reason your father has founded this in the year of 2017?
To talk about the beginnings of PG Mall, I have to talk about Publigo. So Publigo was Dato' Wira Louis Ng, our founder. Dato' Wira's first company was Publigo. So Publigo is a company that is selling, it's a platform as well, selling gold, pure gold bars, and also jewelry. But the main product is gold. For example, 1 gram, 5 grams, 10 grams, 1 kilograms of gold bars. And it was back in 2007 that Publigo was founded, and it was running an e-commerce style of business since then. So people were able to go to Publigo website to place their orders and get gold delivered to their house. So through Publigo, our founder Dato' Wira were able to amass a large amount of customer base. Buying e-commerce, buying online, buying gold. So he thought, okay, why don't we, instead of just only focusing on one single product line, branch out to the other product lines, to kitchenware, to cookware, to household, to fashion and so on. And that's where he got the idea of opening up PG Mall, to initiate PG Mall. So it's similar to Amazon's story. Amazon actually started with books back in 1994. They focused on books first, and once they have matured in the book product line, then they branch out to the other category. So similar to that, we started with gold, and then we branched out to all the other product lines as well.
I see.
And back in 2017, yes, the e-commerce industry is always a very competitive one.
Yeah.
We also have the other platform as well. But based on what we see and our business model, PG Mall is the one that will survive to the end. And to us, we see e-commerce as the winner will not be the person will not be the platform or the company that is at the top during that time, but we see which company will last the longest, last the most, last to the end. And we are confident that PG Mall will achieve that in the end. And why we are confident in that is because we have our business model, which was started back in Public Gold. Our business model is a referral business model at its core. It's called Consumer Churn. Our founder actually wrote a book about this Consumer Churn. And this Consumer Churn concept is a referral program where our customers are able to refer to their friends and family to come join.
I see. So that's the reason why your slogan is like shop, share, earn.
That exactly, yes.
I
Shop,
see.
shop with PG Mall, share PG Mall, and you earn with PG Mall.
Okay, but why do you come up with that kind of like marketing instead of like doing a lot of like, because currently a lot of people are doing influencer marketing, KOL marketing, but you are doing consumer marketing?
Yes, actually we also have all these KOL. Our consumers are our KOLs. So we treat our consumers as our long-term partners. So our customers are able to build a lot of passive income through this referral program. So let's say I invite all of you here to join PG Mall. So all of you are under me, and if all of you purchase anything, I get a cashback.
Okay.
So PG Mall gives in the first phase 0.5%. So 0.5% is a huge multiplier if I have a lot of people that I referred to, and this is what actually some of our successful customers have been doing. They were able to get a lot of people to join PG Mall, to refer them to PG Mall, and build their business. In turn, build their business, and we call them empire.
Yeah.
Build their business. So we see them not just our customer, like any other platforms. If you go to the other platforms, they just see any consumers as a normal customers. It's a one-time thing. You purchase once, and then maybe you don't come back and purchase again.
Yeah.
We treat our customers as a long-term partner. They purchase the more they purchase with us, the more we reward them, and in turn, the more they get for us. So with this, we are able to achieve a very good marketing effect without spending a lot of top-line marketing, spending a lot of in the marketing, sort of investments. And yeah, so that is our core business model, which we are confident will bring us a lot of customers to
Yes,
us.
I actually quite agree, because like those consumers, they are your like so-called partner as well. They are your seller at the same time, so they are not only your consumer. And whenever when I have a very beautiful dress, or maybe I just bought a nice high heel, so if my friend asks me, hey, where did you got it? Then I just like, oh, okay, I got it from this link, and you can just go and buy it there. But they got nothing by introducing this product or maybe this shop.
Exactly.
But from your site, from your e-commerce platform, they can actually get something like cashback by referral, like referring their friends into your e-commerce platform.
And this referral thing is a permanent thing, it's a forever thing. We call it forever cashback. So if I invite you to come to PG Mall, no matter how many years down the line you purchase something, I still get the cashback from PG Mall. So PG Mall, in a way, we are building a long-lasting relationship, and this is why we see that we are able to last longer than the other platforms. And just now we talked about KOLs. So our customers, a lot of them are actually KOLs and also influencers. They might be coming from various backgrounds. Some as teachers, some as online Wanghong as a influencer themselves. They join us, and they already have existing a huge customer base, a huge readers huge network of people they are able to influence directly. And because we have this cashback to them, they are able to generate a lot of referrals to PG Mall as well.
Yeah, as long as they love your product, they love your service.
Yes. Yeah. And we have a lot of products with us. Right now we have more than
how many
5 million SKUs, about more than 30 to 40,000 sellers with us right now. Of course, the number is always increasing. We have a team dedicated to go and source more products and get more sellers on board. And we have a huge variety of products. We have kitchenware, health and beauty, groceries, and a lot more categories. Basically, any category you are interested to find, where you are able to find on our platform.
Okay.
And depending on the mood and the fashion at that time, the trend at the time, our customers, influencers are able to, tell their customers this is something that I used before, I purchased, it's very good, please, try it out, go and buy. So in fact, this also helps our seller as well. For our sellers that are able to provide those kind of products at the correct time, at a good pricing, our customers are able to help them push. And this is all, done through this referral program reward. So the sellers, in a way, leverage our platform's business model to push their branding, push their products as well. So this is how we, it's a win-win-win situation.
Yes. So in PG Mall, you call this as consumer merchant. Consumer merchant.
Consumer merchant. We merge the word consumer merchant.
Right. So when we talk about a lot of categories that you have in PG Mall right now, which actually contribute the largest share?
Groceries.
Groceries.
Because a lot of household wives, they are very keen on shopping, of course. And they every month they have to purchase something for the household. Milo, milk powder, any cooking stuff, and this is a very, it's naturally a high GMV category, and we have a lot of huge brands with us, like Mydin is also with us, Watson is also with us. So a lot of customers, every month they just continue to purchase with us, and ask their friends as well to continue to purchase with us. And also fashion and cosmetic is a very
favorite of girls, women's.
Yeah.
So when we talk about groceries, right, it actually focuses a lot on the efficiency, especially when it comes to the time, the delivery. So how do you actually satisfy your customer with that?
Yes. For e-commerce, the speed of which the product is delivered to the customers is of paramount importance. It's very it affects how the shoppers view the seller as well as the platform. So then, which is why we are very close with our partners, logistic partners, and we are partnered with a lot of different service providers in the market. For example, DHL, JNT, and so on. I can't name them all. And we are always in contact with them to make sure that they can provide the best service for our customers.
Okay.
And we are API integrated with them, and any products, any purchases made by our shoppers will definitely be notified to the logistics partners. And of course, like I mentioned, groceries are very important to send. But there are two parts of groceries. One part is the dried ones. Dried ones is, it's really easier to deliver. But then you have the other one, is the fresh and frozen ones. And we also work with a few frozen delivery companies to make sure that we have that sort of service to be able to deliver to our customers. Okay. And it's basically this logistics is still. There's still room for improvement, as always. Like I always say, e-commerce industry is in Southeast Asia, there's a lot more room for growth.
Yes.
If you compare to the other already established markets like the US, the UK, the China market, where their the entire e-commerce ecosystem is very, very mature. So people are also very easy. It's very easy to purchase something and get a very good, smooth user experience. And this is the benchmark which PG Mall wants to achieve. So we set ourselves as a goal to achieve those sort of user experience for our customers in Malaysia.
Yeah, because whenever there's headroom, that means that you still have a lot to grow and you have a lot more to gain from the consumer and from the market as well, right?
Yes.
So if you talk about that, the grocery is the largest share in PG Mall, does that mean that like back in 2017, it is like what you have forecast that this would be the largest share of PG Mall and you started with this category or actually you started with a like different category with PG Mall?
In the first place, we just started with any. We welcome any seller. We didn't fully focus on one. We just sort of open to all categories and onboard all the sellers. And over the years, more and more sellers join us, and it's a huge variety. So we do not target a single one. We just see what the market wants, right? And a lot of our customers actually, since they want to get this referral cashback, they want to invite us, the other customers to come. They themselves also want to purchase. So they will actually come and talk to us and suggest to us, okay, PG Mall, here is the very good brand that I usually buy. But it's not on PG Mall, and we will listen to them, and then we, based on this survey, we will then go to the sellers and talk, okay, here are the brands that we are interested in, and you carry this brand, interested to join PG Mall.
So you do have a channel for their feedback?
Yes, always we always listen to our customers and our sellers, feedback and comments, and see how we can improve. And since they are our long-term partners, we take them very seriously, and we listen to them, and we then go back to our team and discuss how we can make what they want a reality.
Alright, so when we talk about the consumer or the customer satisfaction, it is always like what makes the brand happy and what makes the brand grow even bigger. So in PG Mall, they do even have this channel to receive all the feedback from the customer, like what is the brand or maybe what is the product that they want. So how do you actually like continuing make your customer happy like with different other functions that you have in your apps or maybe on your website?
Yes, and like you mentioned, we have this channel of continuous feedback, and our customers can go to our website to leave some comments, or even WhatsApp to our customer general line, support line, and give us feedback. And every day, our customer service team will go through this and feedback to our respective departments, like our software development team, our IT team. There's a feature that our app should have or our website should have, and then we will implement them as according to what our customers are asking for. Of course, we will set some priorities and some which ones to go for first, depending on the scenario. And of course, the sellers as well. What sort of brands, what sort of products, what sort of pricing that our customers are looking at. They will let us know, and then our team, our seller management team, and our seller recruitment team will then go to recruit the sellers if they are not on board yet, or if they are, talk to them to see what kind of campaigns or what kind of pricing, kind of offerings they can provide. Maybe special discount for a certain period. We are very close with our sellers as well. And very in tune with the market and to see what the market wants.
Yes, indeed. There are a lot of engagement between your brand with the consumer itself.
Yes.
But how do your brand actually help your sellers to grow?
Yes. And for our sellers, we have our huge seller management team. They are constantly talking to them, to listen to them, and also to talk to them and discuss how to push their brands on our platform. For example, if they want to do any product launching, or they just join us, they want to do a store launch, or they have certain campaigns they want to run. For example, now we want to run some Raya or Ramadan campaigns. We will talk to our brands, okay, here's the sort of products that our customer are interested in. Do you have this? Are you able to provide this kind of pricing? And of course, our sellers are very supportive. I want to thank them to give us able to give us this kind of pricing and products. And of course, whenever they want to do some new product line, they want to launch something, they also come to us and talk to us how to help them push their products.
Yep. And we talk about whenever, because like currently we are in the digital era, so like mobile apps is actually very, very important. So talking about your background as a software developer, when you're back to Malaysia in 2020, how do you see yourself to help this company to grow even further?
So we have our company is a tech company, and so we have a huge tech team, and right now we are based in Penang and KL, so some in Penang, some in KL. So with my experience, I came back, I talked to we have our lead developers, and I talked to them, so I'm more in tune with that kind of programming and tech tasks.
Yeah.
So with this, because it's a conversation between the business side and the technical side, so I'm able to handle both very easily, right? Because I am a software developer, and also I know the business well. And with that, we are able to, most important is set the priority, right? Which features or which tasks for the team to go forward first, and what kind of new technology and new tools that we should be using in our company as well. And we are then me and the team are able to basically generate a lot of technical value for the company, and I think we have done pretty well over the years. If you look back to our history of the old PG Mall, you will see that our app and our web is not that advanced. But now we have improved tremendously over the past few years, and of course we will improve for the upcoming years as well.
Yeah, to improve the user experience, right?
Yes. As a tech company, it's very important that our app has the most easy to use, easy to see, easy to view user experience, because that is what our customers will think of the brand as well.
So what was your first goal when you decided to come back to Malaysia and to help your dad in PG Mall?
My first goal, actually, because during that time, during pandemic, e-commerce was a booming industry, booming company, and PG Mall sort of we have a small team already, but during that boom, you need a lot more manpower and more strategic minds to look after, right? So that was when I decided to come back and also join the PG Mall team and to help lead PG Mall during this pandemic period to make sure that it is on the right track.
Yeah, to strategize everything, because it's like keep booming already.
Yeah.
But after pandemic, does it slow down?
Well, okay, of course, during the pandemic, there was a huge spike because everybody couldn't go out. We were stuck at home, so people were forced to purchase online, or even people that we have never been on an e-commerce platform or never signed up before also had to join PG Mall. So it was a habit. E-commerce, as I always say, is a habit. If you are used to buying offline, some people, maybe the older generation, find it hard to transition to buy online. But now, during pandemic, they are more used to. They have tried online.
They are forced to.
They are forced to, and then they learn to like buying online. They know they can trust, because maybe they thought, oh, I already paid the amount, but I don't know when the products will arrive. Will they arrive in the correct conditions? And once they go through that initial barrier, then they will think, oh, it's very easy for me. I just go to my phone, click on the app, purchase what I want, pay, and then I don't have to worry about it. And then the product will arrive in the next few days. And so it's a habit. It's a habit of shopping to buy online. So this pandemic actually forced a lot of people to build this habit to buy online. And once you build that habit, it's actually hard to take that habit out.
It's like belum try belum tahu.
Yes.
Selepas try tiap harimau.
Exactly. Yes.
Right.
You mentioned it correctly.
Yeah.
So once you get a taste of buying something online, it's very hard to go back to what you are used to. Buying offline is
because you know the convenience is there.
Yes. And if anything happens, PG Mall as a platform, we are able to help you if a customer has any issues, they can feedback to our customer team. Our customer team then will use our resources to help them achieve what they want, whether it's a product issue or any issue that the customer is facing. And so this basically this pandemic really helped boost our business.
Yeah, but when we come to the post-pandemic in Malaysia, right?
Yeah.
How do you see the market, especially in e-commerce?
Yes, so before the pandemic, the market was always already growing. So we see overall, if you talk about the entire e-commerce industry, it's a continuously improving one. It's a continuously growing one. It's not going to drop. People buying online will not suddenly go back to offline because that's not habit. So overall, the e-commerce industry is always growing. Has always been a trend before pandemic. Okay, so during pandemic, there's a huge, massive boost, right? Massive growth. After the pandemic, of course, not everybody is stuck at home. People are not forced to. So some people do go back to the stores are already retails are already opening up. Okay, but we still see that growth rate that is continuously quite stable. We still see that growth rate overall. Of course, there is not such a huge growth like the initial boom during the pandemic, the boom during the pandemic, but we see that the overall baseline has been improved. So basically, a huge chunk of people has already used to buying e-commerce, and you don't go back to like pre-pandemic basically. The growth was sticky enough to force people to purchase online.
Yeah, I agree. Especially like when you are in Klang Valley and there's some product that you love is in Johor, it's impossible for you to drive all the way to Johor. Exactly. So you have to do e-commerce, right? So when we talk about the e-commerce, right, because there are a lot of big players in the market. So what do you think is the main or the core strength that you have to perform, especially to make your consumer happy in an e-commerce platform?
Okay, so the e-commerce industry is, as a platform, it's quite a complicated one because you have to talk to a lot of different service providers in the market. Yeah, to make sure that our customers get to purchase and get the products delivered to our house. First, the platform has to provide the products. First of all, the sellers. We have to talk to our sellers to make sure we get a good product. We have to have integration with our payment partners to make sure that our customers are able to pay the sellers, pay us and pay the sellers. And of course the logistic companies, right? We work with them very well to make sure that the logistic can be delivered on time and to the correct place. And of course the sellers themselves, sometimes they don't want to have their own warehouse, they prefer to offload that to other service providers. We also are very much in talks with them to make sure that our sellers are able to use PG Mall effectively. As a platform, it's very important for us to make sure that all of these moving parts work well with us.
Yeah.
Only then that our customers are able to get a smooth shopping experience.
Right.
So in order for us, make sure that our services excel, our platform to become the top in the next few years, is to make sure we do all these things perfectly. And when we have any issues with it from the customers, we will make sure to figure out the source of the issue and fix it once and for all, so that our customers won't have that issue next time in the first place. And of course, this is the platform side, the business, the operational side of things. Of course, the customer side of things is that we talk to our customers and see to help them how to make sure that their referral business keep improving. Because a lot of our successful customers, they have a strong passive income with us already, and they are fully with us, they're full-time with us to help us push.
Some even earning 5 figures, right?
Yes, 5 figures are even more than that every month. So it's very successful for them, and it's in their best interest to also help PG Mall become successful. So we are very grateful for them for making us, such a huge platform, and we will continuously work with them to make sure that we are able to give the same best services and even better services in the next few years.
Yeah, and now we see that actually in China, they do practice same-day delivery no matter how far you are. So how do you see that? Is it going to happen in Malaysia sooner?
I hope so. I very much hope so. I wish that is here, the reality right now. If you look at China, like I mentioned, and people in UK, Europe, or US, when they buy something, it's same-day delivery is a very, very normal thing, right? They just buy on the big platforms, Amazon and so on. Boom, same delivery, right? Malaysia, there's still room for improvement. The infrastructure is still not that mature yet, and I very much hope that this is something that we work with our logistic team as well, logistic partners as well, to see how we can push this Malaysian industry forward until we can reach that. If we are able to reach that, there will be a huge turning point for our customers, and our customers definitely will be much more into this e-commerce.
Yes, I agree. And other than penetrate into the Malaysian market, did you do like looking into the overseas market as well? Like currently you're focusing more into Indonesia.
Yeah, so right now we are growing very well in the Malaysian market, and our next phase of expansion is to go into the Indonesian market, because it's a huge market there, and the population already is how many times the Malaysian market. But of course we want to build the Indonesian market, but one of our core objectives is to help the Malaysian sellers. So what we're looking at is to build the bridge to help Malaysian sellers sell across to Indonesia as well.
To promote the products here over there.
Yes, and we are. Our platform is constantly in contact with the government agencies, a lot of like MDEC, Trade, and KPDN as well. Over the years, the past few years actually, they work with us to give a lot of subsidies to our sellers and our customers to help boost the e-commerce industry. And for example, over the past few years, we work with them about a few million the subsidies. To work with PG Mall and the government agencies to make sure that our customers and sellers are able to digitalize their stores from selling offline to online. And this also is one of the objectives to help them sell across to the Indonesian market as well. And this selling cross-border is already something that we are used to doing. During pandemic as well, we work with JD.com. JD.com is China's one of their largest retailers. They approached us with PG Mall to work with them, to integrate with them, to help Malaysian sellers sell across to Chinese market.
I see.
So we are an official collaborator, official partner with them, and we are API integrated. Any sellers that are interested to sell to China can just join our platform, sign up, post their products, upload the products, and we will sync the products over to the Chinese market. Chinese consumers are able to purchase on the JD website, and our sellers are able to deliver.
So now that you have the similar experience already, so that's the reason it's actually much easier for you to penetrate into the Indonesian market.
Exactly. Yes.
Alright, so if you would love to find out more about PG Mall, and also if you love to earn 5 figures, if you are just a consumer but you can also earn cash back to buy your next month, next year grocery, PG Mall is a must place for you to visit. So if you would love to find out more, you can actually anytime visit their website, their Facebook, Instagram, social media to find out more. And once again, thank you so much, Jerry, for today's interview. Thank you so much to you. And have a nice day, everyone. And this is from Shanghai Talk Fame. Thank you so much. 本节目非常感谢 Move Over 友情赞助。作为马来西亚第一个经济实惠的室内设计线上平台 ，Move Over 自2018年成立以来，旨在创造3赢战略，打造透明化装潢市场，建立室内设计师平台，保障消费者得到品质保证。预知更多详情，可以浏览 Move Over 官网 moveover.com.my。